Now, extrajudicial confession can be either spoken, written, or even implied through actions or conduct of the accused. It is a evidence rarely sufficient on its own for a conviction. Now, what is it? What is extrajudicial confession? It can be spoken, written, or even can be implied through his actions or through his conduct or through the circumstances inferred. And it is a substantive evidence, or it is a corroborative evidence, or it is a mixture of two, or contains ingredients or a part of them. Now, these are the questions and various others we are going to discuss now. Now, extrajudicial confession, first of all, it is a statement made by an accused admitting a guilt to a crime, not in a formal judicial setting like before a judge or a magistrate in a court of law. So these are made or can be made to private individuals such as friends, family, or acquaintances, or can be made during conversations in public or prayers, or even to strangers, or can be overheard by another person, or even can be made to a magistrate in a private capacity. Generally, courts treat extrajudicial confession with caution. Why caution? Because they are considered weak as compared to judicial confessions, which do act as substantive piece of evidence. Okay. Now, what is the test to be reliable? To pass the test for the extrajudicial confession for a accused to be convicted. Now, to be considered reliable, what is the benchmark for the extrajudicial confession to be considered as reliable? Now, it needs to be corroborated by other evidence, alright, which is being produced by the investigation agency, by the prosecution. For example, statement of testimony, statement of witnesses testimony taken under 161 CRPC, right? It needs to be corroborated by other evidence. It has to be freely and voluntarily given without any coercion or undue influence. Alright, courts require corroboration from other reliable evidence. Right? Now, extrajudicial confession comes at last only to supplant the cogent chain of evidence. Right? It should be of sterling quality to be considered as evidence to hold an accused guilty. What is sterling quality? It means it is strong enough to withstand every test of liberty of a man which hangs in balance. It has to be supported by a chain of cogent circumstances, right? Now, Supreme Court considered this evidence, extrajudicial confession against the accused. There are certain parameters as explained again and again now, many times. Accused person, why does he make extrajudicial confession? Accused confides in a person in whom he has trust, he has reposed confidence, which is an important and relevant fact while determining the evidentiary value of such confession and to reach a conclusion. Right? Now, as I have explained that it has to be corroborated by other prosecution evidence also to complete a chain of circumstances which can be circumstantial also. So, if any omission of key statement in the witness testimony recorded under 161, if there is any material omission that will affect the credibility, the reliability of the extrajudicial confession. The witness who is deposing that the accused has made an extrajudicial confession to him, he has to pass the test of cross examination also to be unimpeached. Sterling quality is the benchmark to convict the accused. Witness should be able to test the test of cross examination in the mind of judge. Right? Now, it is substantive or corroborative. It is generally considered as corroborative and which is not substantive, which it can be it can be admitted as evidence. It is considered as weak and requires corroboration from other independent evidence to be relied upon for conviction. So there is a recent case law also. This was the facts of state of UP versus Rajesh Gautam 2003, decided years back. And now there is a case of 2023 which contained all these ingredients what I explained now. That is 2023 का case है ये प्रभात भाई Ata Bhai versus State of Gujarat 2023 INSC 1003.